Mariners for you.
Hello, Ludwig. Nice to meet you.
Good morning. Hi, Lucien.
Good, good.
Welcome to the shipyard.
Thank you. So, what's in front of us?
So you are standing here in front of one of the biggest container carrier in the world, 23,000 TEU ship. What is so special about this ship? It is propelled with liquefied natural gas. It's a technological feat, very unique in the world, but this is one milestone toward the sustainability and the environment protection.
Tell me about the color, it's so special.
We designed this very special livery. It's green, but you see it's really representing the gas. It's a kind of constellation. You have this beautiful bubble really showing the process of the combustion of the gas.
And something special about the design I notice here as well, because this line, for instance, is straight.
Yes, we are coming back to classic, but actually this one is an integrated bow. Usually you had those very curved design Formula One ship ready to go fast at sea, but this new design is made in order for the ship to have the least impact on the environment, the least impact on the water.
I see. But exactly how it works, you want to show me the inside
yes,
as well?
Yes, it's a technological feat. Okay, it's not only about design, it's also about the way we have conceived the ship.
Yeah.
We'll show you upstairs.
Let's go.
Hmm?
Let's go.
So we're gonna go up the traditional way, Liu-Xin, if you don't mind.
No.
Few steps ahead.
Okay, let's
you.
go. So tell me, Ludwig, about this ship, the structure of it.
So here you are on a deck, okay, so this is a 400-meter long ship. You carry 23,000 containers, TEU, we say in our language. Basically 40% of those containers are below this deck, so you are standing on a massive hatch cover, and 60% are carried on the top.
How many crew members will you have on such a ship with 23,000?
How much would you say?
Well, if everything is digitalized, I guess not many.
There are indeed only 26, but 26 crew of experts. It took for each crew 573 days of training before getting on this ship.
Show us the inside of the ship, please.
So we're gonna go first up to the bridge to see those digital feet,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go at the heart of the ship to see the machine, so you can take a measure of the size of this giant machine that propelled the ship.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go for it. Here we go. We are at the very last floor of the living quarter. This is the wheelhouse where the crew is steering the ship and handling all the operation at sea or when getting at berth or unberthing.
That's the wheel.
This is what the wheel has become on a big ship. So the bigger the ship, the smaller the steer wheel.
Indeed, it's like a toy.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And you could almost describe these as mini video games. They are not video games, they are extremely sophisticated tool. And you can see that now everything is on screen, touch screen, digital screen. And this is how we can optimize our route and ensuring the best sustainable solution at sea.
It looks like the cabin of a spaceship.
Or the dashboard of a plane, indeed. It's extremely modern nowadays.
And what is this?
It's a copy of what used to be a telegraph. We call this an electronic telegraph. This is how you give instruction to the machine. And this is where we are going to bring you next, the very heart of the ship, where in fact when you give instruction here to go ahead, somebody below us is going to give instruction to the machine. But if you want to know more actually about all this digitalization and how we've been assembling this very complex project, I would like to introduce you Monsieur Hu, worked for the Hudong shipyard and he's been the general manager of the LNG ship production for CMA CGM.
Good morning. Please help us understand what's special about this cabin.
Now this warehouse layout is more modernization. Currently, one man can control this vessel, only one man in bridge.
Oh, you only need one person.
Only one person at bridge. So we call this one-man bridge system.
So is this the first time that you built a ship of such level of digitization for CSSC?
This is the first time. It's a more challenging project for all parties. And this is the first time with huge vessel running in LNG, container vessel. This is more challenging for all parties. So currently, this vessel can run in LNG from Asia to Europe twice.
To and back,
Yeah, to and back.
without the need to refuel.
Yeah.
What has been the most special part of the manufacturing process?
So as you know, it's the first time we use LNG for this huge vessel. So firstly, we developed the LNG tank with membrane. Second, CSSC Group, we also developed this engine for this huge vessel with dual fuel.
How much of all of this is manufactured here, developed by China, or how much of it is in collaboration with your French partners or from other parts of the world?
We have 190 suppliers from worldwide, and around 50 is from foreigner, and around 140 is from local.
How would you compare your competitiveness as a shipbuilder versus your competitors around the world?
The capacity of CSSC is for shipbuilding is more than 28 million deadweight ton. So we have a good capacity, and then we have a very good R&D technology. This also we can reach the first level of world. And as you know, this huge dual fuel container vessel now is leading shipbuilding, and with CMA CGM together. So this is the first one which can use dual fuel huge vessel in the world. When we started this project, we met many issues.
What was the biggest issue?
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
But CMA CGM and shipyard together, we set up a conference call, weekly meeting to help us to solve the notable problem.
How long did it take to build a ship?
We finished this project around 3 years. It's a very good opportunity to build this vessel
For CSSC?
for CSSC. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Shall we look a bit more?
So next step, if you want to see the very heart of the ship, we could bring you to the machine if it's not too hot for you.
I'd love to see how much I can stand it.
So we have reached the very bottom of the ship, where the big engine is.
Yeah.
And we have here a very special gentleman who will be able to explain us more. His name is Mathieu Courtois. He's working for CMA Ship, and he's a site manager here in Shanghai for us.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Yeah. So this is the baby.
Yes, this is the main engine,
How powerful is it?
85,000 horsepower. So the engine can propel the vessel to a speed up to 21 knots. So this is about 40 kilometers per hour.
The whole ship is how heavy if it is fully loaded?
270,000 tons. And of course, the main engine is fueled by natural gas. Salut, ça va? So this is the engine control room. This is where the main engine and all other systems are controlled and monitored.
So Matteo, I see this again. I saw it in the cabin room. What's the connection?
So this is the main engine telegraph. We can use it to adjust the revolutions or the power of the main engine. So here in the engine control room is a backup. In case the connection from the bridge to the engine is broken, we can control the engines also from here.
Manually, kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
How does an LNG-powered container ship compare to a fuel oil-powered ship? What is the benefit of this?
So the benefit is environmental. Our emissions are much better with LNG, natural gas as fuel. We have a reduction of 99% of the sulfur emissions, 91% reduction of airborne particulates, 92% reduction of nitrogen oxides, and up to 20% reduction of CO2 emissions.
Here we are. We stand on the bridge of this ship, and I wanted to bring you here in order for you to realize the dimension of this big machine. If you were aligning football field from the bottom of for the very back of this ship to the very front of the ship, you could have 4 football fields.
Wow.
Equivalent in less.
Let me
that you
see.
could run.
Wow.
Higher than the Eiffel Tower, a little bit shorter than the Shanghai Pearl Tower. We are standing on this giant tank. Below the wheelhouse here at the bottom, you have the equivalent of 7 Olympic-sized swimming pools of liquefied gas. And it is linked with 3 big pipes running behind the ship, where we're going to see the machine over there.
So that thing, that tower there is the exhaust.
Yeah, and you can see it's super clear. This is a modern age of shipping. LNG for us is the way, the path towards the energy transition. And we are building more of those machines together, our partner here, Hudong Shipyard in China. Within 2024, we're going to have 44 LNG prototypes in our fleet.
Wow.